day begins in peace, where work is steady, provision is certain, and love quietly holds everything together. The father watches over his land, carrying responsibility not as a burden, but as an expression of care and faithfulness. Two sons labor side by side, one content in duty, the other restless with a longing he cannot yet explain. The younger son looks beyond what he has, believing that freedom and fulfillment must exist somewhere else. He approaches his father, carrying a request that will soon change the course of every heart involved. The request is made not in anger, but in impatience, asking for freedom before its proper time. The father listens in silence, weighing love against loss, mercy against the pain of letting go. Choosing love, he divides what he has, knowing that true love sometimes releases what it holds dear. The younger son gathers his belongings, eager to begin a life shaped by his own desires. The father watches him leave, loving without restraint, even as distance quietly grows between them. The road stretches wide before him, filled with promise, excitement, and the illusion of independence. He arrives in a distant land, alive with noise, color, and opportunity, far from the order he once knew. Surrounded by strangers, he celebrates freely, tasting pleasure without restraint or reflection. Money flows easily, laughter comes often, and consequences feel distant and unreal. But slowly the joy fades, and what once felt full begins to feel empty and uncertain. When the wealth is gone, the world that once welcomed him turns distant and indifferent. A famine spreads across the land, and survival replaces celebration and excess. He searches for help, but finds closed hands and turned faces wherever he goes. With dignity stripped away, he is sent to feed pigs in the fields, far from home. Hungry and ashamed, he watches animals eat, while he remains empty and alone. Alone in silence, he finally stops running from himself and listens to the weight of his own thoughts. He remembers his father's house, where even the servants were cared for and never left in need. Regret settles in, not to destroy him, but to awaken truth and humility within his heart. He decides to return home, not as a son demanding rights, but as one seeking mercy. The journey back begins slowly, marked by weakness, humility, and a quiet hope he barely dares to hold. Back at the estate, the father waits, watching the road with patient and unending love. In the distance, a broken figure appears, walking slowly toward the place once left behind. The father recognizes him before certainty arrives, for love knows its own without proof. He runs toward the road, setting dignity aside, mercy moving faster than judgment. The son collapses in shame, unable to lift his eyes or speak without fear. The father reaches him and embraces him fully, offering forgiveness before explanations can be spoken. The son confesses in humility, ready to accept rejection, yet met only with compassion. Restoration begins as dignity is returned, not earned, but given freely through love. The house fills with celebration, rejoicing not in success, but in the return of what was lost. Father and son stand together again, brokenness replaced by grace and belonging restored. The older son returns from the field, sensing joy and celebration he does not yet understand. Seeing the celebration, he feels overlooked, faithful yet forgotten in the moment of joy. He refuses to enter, standing outside, wounded by resentment and silent distance. The father comes to him as well, speaking with gentleness, reminding him of love. The father stands beside the older son, his heart open, waiting for the lost and for the faithful.